What is a use case? Use case is a tool that enables the user to represent the requirement in an interactive way by listing all the actions and events between various roles and systems. This is a kind of user story that enables the users to decompose the requirement into various small manageable fragments. Use cases can either be in the form of a story, or can be graphically represented, or both. They should be as elaborate as possible and should address one business need. They can only address multiple business needs when they are interconnected and dependent on each other. For example, let's take requirement 1 from GDPR. This requirement has 3 objectives. 1. To identify lawful basis. 2. Document it. And 3. Update your privacy notice to explain it. For identifying lawful basis, following 2 are considered. 1. Consent, which elaborates on obtaining customers' consent to the processing of his or her personal data for one or more purposes. And 2. Contract, which emphasizes the need for signed contract with the customer on the usage of his or her personal data. Use case 2 is about documentation. Document the choice of consent appropriately by following the checklist, which is divided into 3 categories. 1. Asking for consent. 2. Reporting consent. 3. Managing consent. Use case 3 is about privacy policy. Create and frequently update the privacy notice segment in detail about the lawful basis. Let's also understand a few use cases from PSD to requirement. For the requirement, intra-EEA payments, 2 legs in non-EEA currencies. The use case is payments to be made between countries belonging to European Economic Area in non-European Economic Area currencies. For the requirement, payments to and from non-EEA countries, 1 leg in or out, in any currency. The use case is payments to be made between countries belonging to non-European Economic Area in non-European Economic Area currencies.